are learning about the circuit analysis with the circuits which have a series and parallel combinations and using the basic techniques. So let's have a look at this example to further master the skills of the backtracking. Okay. So what we need to do here I4 is given, which is basically 1/2 milliampere, or we call this 0.5 milliampere. And we need to find out the V naught. Okay. So basically what is the voltage drop here, okay, between these two terminals. Okay. So we can do the labeling of the currents flowing through the resistors, which is basically already done here. You can also label if it is not given. So how we can analyze this one? So our approach is look at the available currents or voltages, resistors, and try to find out what next thing I can find. So for example, if I put the focus on this branch here, I know the value of the resistance of this branch, right? I know how much current is flowing through this one, right? So it means I can find what is the voltage drop here. Okay, voltage drop basically across 6 kilo ohm. So that will be 6K multiplied with the current, which is 0.5. So 6K times 0.5 milli, that will be basically what? 3 volt. So it means the voltage drop across 6 kilo ohm is 3 volt. So here for this circuit, this is labeled as VB. This is the voltage drop across 6 kilo ohm. So we can say that basically value of VB is 6 kilo ohm. So now what is the next thing that we can find? So again, if you look at the next branch like 3 kilo ohm, we notice that this 3 kilo ohm branch is in parallel with 6K. Why it is in parallel? Because they are sharing two nodes, right? This node and this node. So when two branches are in parallel, they will have the same voltage drop, right? So it means voltage drop across 3K will be same, 3 volt. So it means now if you know the voltage drop here, you know the value of the resistor, we can find the current I3. So what will be the value of I3? Voltage drop divided by the resistance value, right? So 3/3, 1 milliampere. So it means we got the value of I3 also. Now next, okay, we can look that this is the current, incoming current I2. This incoming current is divided into I3 and basically I4. So I can easily find I2. What will be I2? I2 is divided into I3 and I4. So simple KCL at this node, I3 plus I4. So I3 is 1 milliampere, I4 is 0.5. So we got basically 1.5 milliampere. So this means I2 becomes 1.5 milliampere. So this is the same current basically flowing through 2 kilo ohm. So next what we can find? We can find the voltage drop across 2 kilo ohm, which is basically VA. What will be that? Resistance value multiplied with the current value. So 2 times 1.5, that will give me a number of 3 volts. So it means the voltage drop here is how much? 3 volt, right? So if the voltage drop between, okay, nodes X and let's call this Y is 3 volt, then the voltage drop between Y and this node Z is also basically 3 volt, right? VB. So, or in other words, we can say that this complete branch, like the voltage drop between X and Z, that will basically what? 3 plus 3, 6 volt, right? So this whole branch basically will have a voltage drop of how much? 6 volt. That's what we can say that. So it means a voltage drop between this node and this node. So what is the parallel for this branch? So parallel for this branch is basically these two branches, right? These two resistors. So it means a voltage drop across a series of 3K and 4K, 1K, which is basically total become 4K, will also be 6 volt because they are in parallel. So using this, we can find the value of I5. What will be the value of I5? I5 will be the voltage, which is basically 6 volt divided by the resistance. So they are in series. So 3 plus 1, 4K. So 6 divided by 4, that will give me 1.5 milliampere. Okay. So the current, this is basically what? 1.5 milliampere. Now what next we can find? If you look at the circuit, you know the value of I5, you know the value of I2, which is the current flowing through this. We can find easily the I1. So what will be the I1? I1 is basically what? I2 plus I5 because it is divided. So I2 value is 1.5. And what is the value of I5? I5 is also 1.5. So it means I1 will be 3 milliampere. Right? Okay. So you know the value of I1, you know the value of I2, you know the value of like this, all we have find. Okay. So now let's come back to our main target. Okay. So main thing that we need to find out in the circuit. Our target was to find the value of the V naught. Okay. So V naught is basically the voltage drop. Okay. Across these 2 points, right? These 2 nodes, right? Now what we can do here, okay, one way is we simplify this circuit, this part of the circuit, and we can apply simple KVL, or directly we can apply the KVL within this loop actually. Okay, so if we apply the KVL within this loop, so that will give me the same current, right? The voltage drop. Okay, so let's start from this node. Okay, so that will be minus V naught, then the voltage drop here, right? So what is the voltage drop here? 6K times the value of current I1, right? What is the value of current I1? I1 is 3 milliampere, right? That will be the voltage drop here. Then I move to this point, right? So here I have 2K, right? Or basically what is the voltage drop here across 2K? So this is 3K, right? 3 volt. Okay. Then I come to this point 3K, 3 kilo ohm. What was the voltage drop here? That is the voltage drop VB. That is also basically 3 volt. Okay. And then I reach at 4 kilo ohm. So across 4 kilo ohm, this I1 is coming, go through the circuit, and then it will come back here. So basically same current is flowing through this one also. So 4 times I1, which is basically 3, is equal to 0. So that will be our equation. Or we can say that basically V out is basically 6 times 3, 18, 3 plus 3 plus 12, right? So that will comes out what? Okay, 18 plus 6, 24, 24 plus 12, which is 36. So V out comes out to be basically simple 36 volt. So this is called backtracking. Like you know there is I4 current, and you did the backtracking, you try to find out what is the next thing you can find, and eventually you find out the actual voltage, which was the requirement of this question. Thank you so much.